I'm much more expressive, emotional, moody, not so strong, but a lot more existential
Yeah.
thoughts. The start of my career, that I want to pick paths where I get to deliver performance. I get to show craft.
From reading
Yeah,
good
I don't
comments.
spend a lot of time on social media on purpose because
Yeah.
it just gives me faltu ka anxiety, which is totally not needed. The films, and I love Priyanka Chopra. What she brought to the character was fire.
Yeah.
The fact that people thought I was even like worthy of such a this thing was a huge compliment. I got very like when I was a kid, I used to think I want to be a genetic engineer. Then I
What?
thought I want to be a teacher because my mother was a
Yeah.
teacher and I love studying. then what I thought? Then I thought economics mein kuch.
Hello everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. Today my guest is someone I look up to for her grace, for her elegance, for her fashion style, and besides that also she's one of the greatest performers we have today. Joining me in a conversation is Sobhita Dhulipala.
Hi.
Hi.
I have not recovered from that introduction.
Bye. It's true. I want to start off by asking you that you are a very private person. I've seen that, I've sensed that. And even you said that, after Raman Raghav and some of my films, I did not get the visibility in the beginning very much, but eventually now I do. How do you, tackle with the fact, because your popularity is just increasing day by day, and with the fact that, that privacy is getting less and less?
It's not.
It's not?
It's not. I am very fortunate that I've had the chance to do a variety of subjects, variety of films, variety of languages, and there are like my initial films. They may not have given me a very commercial visibility, but they have given me a lot of grounding and learning because they have been some of my finest experiences in terms of performance. There's nothing to tackle, there is only gratitude.
No, tackle in the sense like if you're going in the public and you're expected to look a certain way. People probably come up to you now and click pictures. I'm talking about privacy in that way.
But
So,
why do I have to look a way that
yeah.
like I don't have this thing ki, okay, I want to look in a certain way and I want people to know me only in that way. I'm okay with people knowing me in my like non-glam look.
Right.
No makeup, happen to walk out in chappal
Chappals.
pajama. I'm okay. Like I don't feel like shit मैं तैयार नहीं हूँ. I don't feel like that. It's okay. Because वो भी तो मैं ही हूँ. मतलब
Yeah.
जो like in a character we look like the characters, whatever they are. If the character is glamorous, great. If it's not glamorous, then okay. We get to dress up for events, for promotions. We get to, and there's a bit of, you kind of want to dress in a way that is also suited to the conversation. एक fun on the street gupshup type interview hai, so you get to wear something easy breezy. If it's a red carpet, you get to wear something maybe a little more formal.
But you're so convincing in whatever you play, and because Made in Heaven has been your bigger commercial success, and you even said this in an interview that people perceived me as this boss bitch. Have people thought of you that as Sobhita in person?
I think people, when they watch someone in a certain role and that particular character becomes popular or something people like, they tend to associate you with that.
Yeah.
Like it's possible that maybe a certain actor or actress is playing very sweet, coy kind of a role in a bunch of projects and that ends up becoming their public identity. हो सकता है कि they are maybe different from that or they are not.
They're not. Yeah.
So, of course, I think people do associate that Tara energy with me, which is great because मैं हूँ नहीं ऐसी. So I'm much more expressive, emotional, moody, not so strong, but a lot more existential thoughts. So I'm quite different from her, but yes, people do associate.
And how do you need convincing to tell them like, okay, it's not
okay
like that.
I mean, hopefully
happens.
tomorrow I get to do a part that's significantly different from Tara in her vibe. When eventually over a period of time you create a body of work where people realize that you can belong with the character
Hmm.
and still have a very separate identity. वो वक्त के साथ ही होगा.
You know, even when, like you said, that there are days where I'm de-glam also. I'm very okay being myself. But you know, when we see you, even in the most non-glamorous way, there is a certain essence of style that you have in you very naturally. Does it ever worry you that, you know, probably the way I look, because I have a very, you know, glamorous structure to myself, might overshadow my performances, and I'll only be spoken about probably my elegance, my the way I look, over the kind of acting that I want to be recognized for?
It hasn't been the experience so far
Hmm.
because my first film was not a glamorous role.
Yeah.
Raman Raghav or a Kala Kandi or playing a chef, like a sous chef in Chef, small part, but or playing a woman from Kamatipura in Muthon, or playing a nurse from like period Kerala, and I have been fortunate to receive opportunities that have variety and that don't box me. And Tara happens to be a character who also dresses up really well.
Yeah.
And because that has been my most successful solo endeavor in a way compared to the other films, not solo, I would say, I would take that back, but I guess something that has most been associated with me, and because it's a character that's dressy, people tend to associate that with me. Of course, I like to dress up in real life, but there are days when I don't like to, and that has never come in the way of my casting preferences.
Or acting.
No, in fact, I am very fortunate that people, it was in fact my objective in the beginning, the start of my career, that I want to pick parts where I get to deliver performance, I get to show craft.
Yeah. But how do you react when a diet sabya praises you? Or, you know, when your looks are like, you know, spoken about, and people are like DMing Diet Sabya that she's one of the best with her fashion sense.
That's
in the
amazing.
industry.
That's really sweet.
But do you like read them? How do you go
Sometimes
about
I get them like sent to me, and sometimes I see them. It's cute. But I think over time I've trained myself not to get attached to validation, because someone said this to me: if you are thrilled by validation, you will be killed by criticism.
Oh, that's deep. But you
Yeah.
can have that discipline to like stop yourself from reading
Yeah,
good
I don't
comments.
spend a lot of time on social media on purpose, because it just gives me faltu ka anxiety, which is totally not needed. And there is so much to my life outside of work. I have an amazing time reading. I love cooking. I love cleaning. I love prioritizing my relationships, my parents, my sister, my friends. I want to learn new crafts. I want to invest time in learning new languages. I want to learn dance, musical instrument, languages.
Yeah.
Like कितना कुछ है करने के लिए दुनिया में, and I can't just, आपका हॉबी सिर्फ रील्स देखना नहीं हो सकता है ना, मतलब कि I don't know, I feel like that, like I don't know, उसमें इतना productivity नहीं है, so I feel that like what, I don't know, I'd like to appreciate life by participating in it more actively, and social media kind of brings me back.
The last time we also spoke, you even told me that, you know, you're an outsider, and the fact that you've worked with such big names and such big banners itself is so overwhelming, and you're so happy where you are at. But now that you have this certain stature in the industry, is it difficult to maintain? कि यहाँ से आगे कैसे? Especially when people are now saying that Dawn 3 में शोभिता आनी चाहिए.
How crazy is
people
that?
have started expecting. So
I
कहीं ना कहीं-
loved on like the films, and I love Priyanka Chopra. What she brought to the character was fire.
Yeah.
So the fact that people thought I was even like worthy of such this thing was a huge compliment. I got very like, but no, I don't want to dream too big.
Why not?
Would obviously be amazing
Yeah.
if something like that could work out. So let's see what life has in store.
And even when you're jumping from, like, say, one good director like an Anurag Kashyap to a Zoya Akhtar, Sandeep Modi, it's like, जब we're changing a job और नया boss आ जाता है, it's overwhelming क्योंकि आप पूरे एक नए office से set हो जाते हो. You're trying and understanding what this new boss expects from you. No one's guided you, no one's taught you, because you've come extremely raw in this. How do you kind of make that change?
I think putting people on a pedestal is not a healthy thing to do as a creative person. This has been a learning of mine, because my tendency is to put, like, if I respect someone's work or mine, I tend to put them on a very high platform. I think it's not correct because it limits you from having a meaningful human connection. The minute you understand why they want to tell the story and how they want to tell it, you become partners in telling that story. You become collaborators, and you need each other.
You've got that vibe from the directors you worked with?
Yeah, and I think you contribute to creating that vibe. Cinema is a director's medium, but we're all creative collaborators. ये boss employee की equation come or it's like a jugalbandi.
Yeah.
You both have to be good and you both have to listen. So it's like that dance. So you respect their vision and you give your 100%. They need you as the vehicle to carry that story. So I think if you're mentally present, you forge a connection.
Who do you think you've had that collaboration with, that connect with? I'm sure with everyone.
All my directors.
One that has stood out for you. हो जाता ना कभी कभी you are just like clicking.
No, I think I've had that with all my directors. Literally all my directors.
Which is that one character you feel as Sobhita you've been the closest to?
More than closest to, I can mention characters that have really reached me. Playing Rosie in Muthon was an insane experience because I spent time with sex workers in Kamatipura, and those were the most dignified women I've met in my life.
Wow.
It blew my mind. Just who they were and how they lived their life, and just their personality and their softness and their grace.
Yeah.
It's just such a contrast.
Okay, I'm going to quickly jump into a rapid fire and ask you a few questions. Which is a recent film you wish you were a part of? Film or series, whatever.
I rewatched Barfi. I loved that film.
Yeah.
Not because I want to replace her amazing performance, but a film like that would be so good.
Amazing. Okay. Your favorite co-actor?
I had a really fun time working with Dhulipala.
Dhulipala.
Yeah, because new language also. So I think we ended up like interacting more because he was also like a translator.
Is there one person you met on set you learned a lot from? It could be anyone.
I think all the spot dadas.
Spot dadas.
Yeah.
What did you learn from them?
I think they're very resilient and they're so full of a service attitude. वो बहुत मुश्किल है. To be so giving when what you are receiving might not be as much as you'd like.
Yeah.
To still be positive, to still, be ready to, what do you want to drink, what do you want to eat, take care of you, or the ability to serve and comfort people, even if your stomach is not full, is godly.
3 things a guy must have to impress you, or not impress, but just must have.
3? बहुत सारे. I think it would be nice if we share a similar value system.
Yeah, so important and underrated actually.
That's a big one. And then I think it's nice if they have actually it would be good if they're not too extroverted because I wouldn't be able to catch up. Yeah. And
I can imagine.
Yeah, I would get stressed.
Oh God.
And they should have an adventurous spirit. A creative, adventurous spirit.
Have you been a cupid to any of your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's worked out?
No.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was terrible advice. Yeah.
Okay. Best fashion style according to you in the industry?
Fashion is, you can buy tasteful things and be fashionable if you have the money or the access to it.
Yeah.
But style is inherent. Style is who you are, how you drink water, how you wear something. It's your signature. It's your footprint in the social space.
One thing you will never forget, no matter how successful you grow?
I have to water my plants.
Your reaction to when you read a dating rumor about yourself?
Lol.
Literally?
Yeah.
Ignore.
Rumors are so fun. Time pass कुछ भी लिखते हैं half the time.
Does it bog you down ever?
Why? मुझे बहुत entertaining लगता है.
Okay. One thing someone should know about you if they want to be friends with you?
I think they should know less, then they can be friends better.
Oh, you'd like it if someone wants to know you.
Yeah, because I feel like preconceived notions बहुत होते हैं, especially when someone's a public figure.
Yeah.
Or if people have consumed your work as an actor, like as a character, whatever, already इतने सारे preconceived notions होते हैं that I think with the weight of that when they come to you, it's like you don't, it's not a fair first impression.
Yeah. If not an actress, what would you be?
There's so many things. When I was a kid, I used to think I want to be a genetic engineer. Then I
What?
thought I want to be a teacher because my mother's a
Yeah.
teacher and I love studying. then what I thought? Then I thought economics mein kuch. So which is why after college I enrolled in a distance degree masters in law, business and corporate law. ऐसे सोचा है बहुत कुछ. And then I thought I'll be a tour guide. Then I thought I'll open a cafe. बहुत बहुत सोचा है मैंने लाइफ में. हाँ.
Thank you so much. It's always lovely talking to you.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the very best for everything that's coming up in the future.
Thank you.
for
Thank you so much.
so much.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Sobhita Dhulipala. Like, share, and subscribe to Instant Bollywood.